Here we fucking go. Another one. Day 7 of the podcast challenge. Episode 53. A few announcements. Just some upcoming tattoo artist collabs. We got Annabelle Warren out of Austin, Texas coming up. We have Sarah Alana out of Sacramento. Ashlyn, she goes by Ashcat Art out of Long Beach, California. Vibe Tattoo, her name is Allie out of Orem, Utah. And Hannah Matthews out of South Jordan, Utah, and Mad Rabbit University. So those are the upcoming tattoo artist collabs within the next few months. Also, announcement, the white version, the white tee of the community tee is available on lonelycowboycode.com. We did the release of the black version a while back. That was the OG community tee. We have a white version available. I'll pop up a picture somewhere around here. Those shirts turned out fucking clean. So go get one of those. 10% of all of our profits from Lonely Cowboys support our scholarship fund if you want to learn more about that. Also on our website, lonelycowboycode.com. Make sure that this is the first time I'm remembering to do announcements. Like this video if you enjoy these podcasts. Subscribe. That means a ton. That's huge for the algorithm of YouTube. And drop a comment if you want us to talk about anything or, whatever. But yeah, we're on day 7 of 30. I've decided that I'm going to just do this as I need to do 30 podcasts in 30 days. So, for example, if you watch the previous ones, you remember I was saying how a few times I couldn't get to it the day of, so I had to do 2 in one day. So that's what I'm doing today. Doing day 6 and day 7. But hey, we're getting her done. That's all that matters. I recorded a podcast with Annabelle Warren. She's the next one coming out. And every time I do those interviews with these tattoo artists, more and more, I'm like, damn, these conversations are good. And it's definitely a cool perspective to hear from so many different artists in so many different areas of the country. So I'm super stoked on that. I also did one with Sarah Alana. Her collab, I believe, is in 3 or 4 weeks. I believe it's 4 weeks. And then the next podcast I have to record is with, I believe, Ashlyn out of Long Beach, California. But yeah, those are going really well, and I really enjoy those. I need to make those higher production. I keep leveling up a little bit and just chipping away a little. I had my mic on for the last one. I figured out how to set that up with my computer, and it's not like I can do the same process for these because these are obviously in person. I can use my camera and it only records this. With the program that I use for the remote podcast, it's a little bit different process. I need to figure out how I can basically make a solid functioning setup with a mic and a camera and a relatively consistent background for these collabs. So then they just, the audience has a better, more enjoyable viewing experience. That's the goal. Regardless, though, the conversations are amazing, and that is by far the favorite. I can't fucking speak today. Jesus Christ. It is my favorite part of doing all of these collaborations is talking to these artists because, I think podcasts are just such a good way for anyone to meet new people and learn about new perspectives and really kind of try and learn from everyone you talk to. I recommend everyone starts a podcast, honestly. The hardest part is being consistent. But you learn so much, and it's very engaging, and you can't get that anywhere else. Like being on a mic in front of a camera, having a specific conversation, with, what's the word? Like you're not just shooting the shit, you're I'm trying to learn from them, trying to learn about them. They're trying to learn from me, learn about me. It's a nice little process we got going on. What else is going on with the company? We're going to make this a photo shoot studio, part of the studio. So if you're in the Buffalo area and you need either a photo shoot with a photographer, or you're a photographer and you need a space to shoot, this whole room is going to be for that. And that whole process has been fucking... A lot of things have changed recently, very quickly, and, it's just gotta roll with the punches and you gotta figure it out. I gotta get back on my David Goggins grind, and just listen to his motivation, telling me to stop being a fucking pussy, and that's what I need in my life right now. I need to focus up. There's this little shadow that keeps from my light. It keeps popping up in this glass over here, and it's distracting me. But yeah, I need to get back on that grind, man. The Goggins grind. That dude will change your life if you let him. Momentum is a great force, and I'm super happy I decided to try and do 30 podcasts in 30 days, because it's definitely challenging me to stay consistent and rip them out, whether I want to film or whether I don't. Today wasn't feeling great. I would say 5 out of 10 day so far. I'll definitely feel better when I get more work done as the day goes on, and I keep checking off things on my list. But hey, I'm here, showed up. And that's all I can ask of myself right now, because I've been having a hard time showing up for myself. So if I'm doing that, I'm doing better than I was the last few weeks. And, that's all we can do. It's all we can fucking do. What else has been going on, man? Yoga has been life-saving. I think I went a lot this week. I might go today. I'm still unsure. Definitely going tomorrow morning. Fuck, man. Should I go today? I'm asking, I'm going to get a response out of the camera. I don't know. I got to eat more too. Haven't been eating enough. I'm so close to pushing through this mental fucking roller coaster. It's cool in a way to know that I'm in a time of my life that is going to be very transformative. I'm going to learn a lot from it. I'm going to grow a lot. This is the hardest it'll be right now. So that's exciting, but also terrifying. Because it's... Man, it's hard to not just spew out everything. I would say the podcasts I do with myself are not my favorite thing to do. But hey, you gotta do them. I love doing them with guests, though. They're so much fun. I could do a podcast every day. I could do a podcast every day with a guest if I could. And honestly, I might take that route. I might try and figure out how I can do that. Probably hit up my buddy and get his advice on recording, because I can do everything online through what I use for guest-based podcasts remotely. I just want to get it better on my end, like camera situation and everything. Make it kind of like a show, almost. What else has been going on, man? Dang, this is going to be a tough one. I got to do another one of these too. Fuck. See, this is, I hate when I can't think as clearly and fast as I want to. Because right now, I'm 10 minutes in. I need to get to 20. That's my goal. But like, what the fuck do I talk about for another 10 minutes? Let's see. Let's just run down the list of my life. What did I do today? Woke up today. Still have shit in my lungs from the sickness I got last week or something. 2 weeks ago, maybe. But that shit's spreading like wildfire, man. I know so many people who have gotten sick off and the same symptoms. It's like a nasty sinus infection. But Bills game's this Saturday, a huge game against the Dolphins. If we don't win that, it's not a good look for Buffalo. We need to win that. It's an absolute must win. As I'm coming into the new year, oh shit, man, Christmas is coming up. God damn it. So many things. I hope everyone's doing all right. To my 4 listeners that listen to this. Wow, I'm looking at this. That has 0 views and 0 views. That sucks. I'm looking at my CONVOS with KEEGS and oh no, that one has 14 views. Right on. This is another thing. If you go to CONVOS with KEEGS on YouTube, you go through my views. I want to know who is like the consistent listeners, because they all have at least, I think the lowest is like 4, right? I want to know who those 4 people are. So shout out to you guys. If you're a consistent listener, you're the best. You're the people I'm doing this for. I got to get better at thumbnails too. Got to get better at setting up that side as well. Oh yeah, let's go to that topic. Wow, this episode fucking blows, but whatever. Hey, part of the challenge. Some days are good, some days are bad. Setting up over here. So behind these curtains is going to be my podcast setup for when I bring guests in. And then, like I said, this area is going to be for photo shoots. And I'll rent it out to whoever, doesn't matter. So if you're a photographer and you need a space to shoot, DM us at Lonely Cowboy Co. And if you want a photo shoot with a photographer already, DM Taken by Paige on Instagram. She is our photographer for Lonely Cowboy, and she'd be more than willing to talk to you about your ideas and whatever you have in mind, and we'll get you in here and get you a photo shoot. So yeah, that is the next thing. So to the last podcast I did, day 6 with Peyton, I was talking about how I do too many things. And it's a tough thing for me to give up and like try and not do so many things, because I know I'm capable of them and I know I can do them. So like if I have an idea and I don't do it, I feel like shit. I feel like I'm not working hard enough and I'm not doing enough. Like, for example, social media marketing. There's one. CONVOS with KEEGS podcast. There's 2. Filming tattoos. There's 3. Kitchen renovations. 4. This photo shoot business / rental. That's 5. All while trying to. Oh, and the documentary. That's another. And then all the collabs and another big project down the line that's coming up soon. So there's a lot on my plate, a lot right in front of me. And I'm 100% getting better at managing it all from past experiences of not being able to manage it all. I'm trying to be time efficient now and really not allow myself to not fuck up, but like I'm trying not to allow myself to spread myself too thin and be scatterbrained, because that's been the issue. Is like I have so much going on up here, especially with just challenges of trying to figure out where I want to take this and how I want to go about this. Starting the nonprofit, that's a huge one. I can't get that on my brain. I have to do that. That is no questions asked. I have to do that because that is where I think my life is taking me. That's where I feel the most pulled toward, that and the documentary. Those are the two big projects that I really, really, really want to get going and push for. But it'll just come with time, Gotta do what I can right now, today, to get me closer to that goal. And me and my one buddy talk about this a lot. And I forget if he mentioned it from a podcast or a book, but it was basically saying, like, do the 3 most important things you need to do at the beginning of the day, every day. And as long as those 3 things are pushing you toward your goal, you're in good shape. And the problem that I have is that there's just so many things that it's hard to figure out which one I should do first. That's a lot of where I struggle with. I'm definitely game planning ahead more, which also has really helped. For example, I'm trying to get all the podcasts with the tattoo artist done with. So I have all the podcasts ready. I have all the blogs ready. I have all the designs ready. So then I don't have to worry about that as much, and I can just automate it. So where the date just comes and I know exactly what to do. I don't have to think about it. So then I can go work the kitchen renovation, relax during that work, and not have to stress about, okay, well, when this is done, I have to go do this and make sure that I'm available to whatever. But so yeah, that's the goal for the next, into February, into early March. I want to have everything situated and all the info I need to make these run smoothly, so I can be more prepared for them and not scrambling last minute. And just have more of a formula and less of a let's see if this works, And I'm dialing it in way, way, way more every day. It's getting more dialed. And now that I'm thinking about it, like, it's just because I started, and that's the most difficult part, is starting. Once you start, it's off to the races. Can you optimize that with planning? Sure. But what is planning without action? You just got to do it. And I think that's where I'm continuing to tell myself, like, hey, listen, man, just fucking get your shit done. Figure it out. Keep working toward the goal. Don't stop. You know that you have it in you. I know I have it in me, man. I know it. I know what I'm capable of. I'm capable of anything I put my mind to, and I know that. So, yeah, it's really difficult. A lot of people, you figure out who your real friends are throughout hard times, and I've definitely been in a hard time. I mean, I've struggled with anxiety, depression, ADHD my whole life, so like it's nothing new. But during times of starting your own business and pushing as hard as you fucking can to achieve your goals, like that's when you find out who's really on your side and who's really not. Because I've had a lot of people who I thought were my friends tell me just negative shit, and I'm like, dude, you have no idea how difficult this is. You have no fucking idea. And you don't understand the sacrifices and the pain and agony that you have to go through to accomplish these goals that I have. So yeah, it definitely made me more empathetic to people who, and more, I have more respect for people who go against the grain and do their own thing, because that shit is fucking hard. And I never knew how hard it was. I mean, I had an idea, but I never knew how hard it was until I started trying to do everything. So now I look at a small business owner, I'm like, man, I know what you're going through. And I wish all small businesses nothing but the best, because to get off the ground and to get it rolling and to have it be successful is a beast of its own. It is so difficult. Very, very rewarding. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, just trying to work shit out. I'm going to wrap this up 21 minutes right now. So this is day 7 of 30 of the podcast challenge. I'm going to record day 8 later. And I hope if you're listening to this, you have an amazing day. You have an amazing weekend. Maybe start your New Year's resolutions early. I highly recommend it. Don't wait for New Year's when everyone's trying to do it, and, use that as an excuse to try and start something. Like, there's no excuse. Just do it now. Just do it now. Don't stop. Or I should say, don't think about it. Just do it. Just start now. There's no reason to wait until New Year's to do that. New Year's is a fucking joke. Let's just be honest. What are we celebrating? The change of a date. That's it. Resolutions should not be controlled by a date. Resolutions and, trying to be better at something, the best way to do it is if you just figure it out and start right away. Don't plan too much. I mean, don't get me wrong, planning's good, but take the jump, man. You'll learn more about yourself. You'll learn more about life. You'll learn more about who the real people are in your life. You'll learn more about your priorities, and so many benefits to having goals and continually pushing to achieve them. So yeah. Thank you guys for supporting, watching, listening. You guys mean the world to me. This company means the world to me. The community we've created is unbelievable. And thank you. Thank you for everything. And most importantly, thank you for supporting, because I know a lot of people aren't supporting me, and they aren't supporting Lonely Cowboy. A lot of close people of mine, even family, it does get tough sometimes, but just got to keep going. All right, day 8, go to lonelycowboycode.com. Check out the community tee, the white tee, and learn about our scholarship fund there as well. Read some past tattoo artist blogs we have. Go through our YouTube. Check out all the podcasts we have and the interviews. Follow us, Lonely Cowboy Co. on Instagram, and CONVOS with KEEGS on Instagram. And if you're the first listener or first-time listener, welcome to the family. Catch you next time. Peace.